Coach, yesterday you talked a little bit about you would know a lot in day one today about how much they progressed physically, that you were hoping it would be a lot different than the start of last spring. Did you see the kind of growth that you were hoping for?
Yeah, absolutely. Far from perfect, but it's obvious that these kids worked hard in the summer. Just their simple ability to be able to run the offense and the defense was so much cleaner. It looks like they're in pretty good shape, which is good to see. Physically, it's not a physical practice as far as banging around out there, but you can see by the way they move, we've made some progress in the right direction. So overall, a solid first day. Their attention to detail was good. They paid attention for the most part. We had a moment where we can learn how to practice a little better against ourselves, which is great. We, in-season practices, even the first day of camp, is different than spring ball, and you have to understand tempo and expectation levels of yourself and your teammates. So it was a quality learning moment, and we'll take it and move on.
Did you like seeing that intensity, though?
I like the intensity. I have no problem with the intensity, and I told them all when I pulled them up. I said I love it. I love the fight in you. I love the want to in you, but we have to be smart. We cannot we can't lose somebody because we're not practicing the right way, and it's hard. It's hard to learn, and as you go through it. But it was good. But yeah, there's part of me that likes that stuff. There's no question.
To get some of the younger guys out there too, kind of in a separate group almost, how helpful is that just to get them those extra reps in the early days?
It's just reps, and then you're exactly right. It's a matter of, at the end of today, I want to know from each position coach how many reps. And when I say reps, it's not individual, it's not even the one-on-one stuff. It's the Skelly and the team situations. How many reps did the young men get? And that is key, because if you do a full practice of normal for us 23, 24 periods, like it'll be in a few days, there's kids that'll get one or none as they go through as far as those team reps. Here, everybody gets those reps. It gives everybody a chance to have 3 days to show what they got, and then we move on from there.
Coach, how much could it help with Gary Andersen here, some experience at quarterback? Even though he can't play this year, does he add a lot, even right now?
Absolutely. Just his savvy, the way he carries himself. He carries himself like a pro out there when he walks through the college pro. Let me say that before everybody tells you. But he's been in it, right? He's been in those situations. He's been in those big time moments as a quarterback, and I think that's contagious. It'll carry over to the young quarterbacks, and he's willing to help them learn, which is awesome.
I know you say you're not a quarterback guru, but just in watching Seth and Nick and Marcus out there, what did you see from them on the first day?
I'm excited to watch the tape a little bit more as we go through there. I did see some, balls being thrown in better spots. Decision making just seemed to be a lot cleaner. You can't hold on to the ball in this league. You've got to get it out of there, and if you hold on to it, you're going to have some major problems personally, and you have some major problems with your offense, because there's a lot of really good players coming off those edges and rushing up the middle on you. So those were two things that I saw. The overall command was cleaner. If you just saw us getting the signals, how we're doing the signals now is much, much more like game-like. There's 5 guys over there giving the offensive signals. To me, it looks like, I don't know, some kind of breakdance, but they got it. They're understanding it, and they're getting it out there. And so overall, much cleaner. I think we threw the ball better. Our receivers seem to have more confidence. And what you really hope for is just the ability to play catch on air is cleaner than it was, and it really was. It appears to be a step in the right direction.
Now, what's the goal for tomorrow? What's the next step after you get day 1 under your belt? So now day 2. Okay.
Jump in here, evaluate this film tonight. Come back and get ourselves a little bit of a walkthrough situation, and then take a step forward. We're going to do some things good today. Let's keep getting better at those. We did some things not so good. Make sure that we work on get those improved, and then play with the same type of desire and intensity that we had. So it was great today, but it always is on day 1. So we have to have consistent practices.
Is it hard to know strength-wise if they're there where you want them to be until maybe they're getting pads or actually playing a game?
Yeah, I don't know if I'll ever have a team that all say, yep, they're right where we want them to be from a strength standpoint. It's a work in progress every day. We're going to lift hard during camp to continually get stronger. We're stronger than we were, and I can't ask them to work any harder than they did, so I can't ask any more of them in the strength room as far as where we are this year right now. I'm proud of them. Okay? Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.